English speaking from значит. Долго эфира не было, very long time, any internet, any broadcasting. Hello, hello everybody. We are beginning our broadcasting from Tashkent International Channel Horizon lesson today. Our broadcasting seems very interesting today. Please join to us. We are speaking from Tashkent International Channel Horizon. We are speaking from Tashkent International Channel Horizon. It is USSR. It is sovereign state of USSR, Uzbek Soviet Socialist Republic's capital city Tashkent. I am the citizenship of the Soviet Union, of the Union of Soviet Socialist Republics. I am Mehripon Kadam and our country as the USSR, a sovereign country, is a member of the United Nations organizations, and in the international law, our country is continuing its working as state, a socialist state. It is a socialist state of workers and labor people. Labor people, a socialist country. It is labor people's one labor people's, a group of people's, one people, Soviet people's country, and everybody here by the law, by the Soviet laws, every person, every citizen, USSR gives every own citizens to be human. To be human, and our Soviet law, the Constitution of the 1960, the Constitution of the 1936 protects all the labor's human rights. That's why our country is a very simple, alone country in the world. It has been keeping yet, and only one state country is today we are speaking about the black manipulation of world people. You see policy, modern capitalism. It is modern capitalism, modernization of the capitalism, and their own aim is force making of cheapest people. And all the people in the world, in world population, they on population policy in the world. Next is the rest of the population by force, making there as slaveries and cheaping slaveries, and it is changing of the DNA of the population, of the every people, every man is changing the DNA and making they as changing their structure of the body, because nature people has DNA two spirals. Это значит spiral, да, two spirals, or helices you can say, or spirals, two spirals by nature human. if you human is by if you human is man is by nature, you have in your about it, and by this experimental vaccination, the aim was to grow third spiral in DNA. Now, do you understand? Third spiral. If you have said three spirals in your DNA, you are not human. You are not human, and you are you are slave. You are slave. You are somebody's slave. You have an owner. You have a master. Owner of these slaves. They divided into three groups. If you remember, they have different vaccines. For example, they say Russian vaccine or European vaccine, American vaccine. These vaccines are controlled by concrete person, concrete some owners. They wanted to be owners of their slaves. If your third spiral is, for example, if your third spiral grows by the by the Russian, for example, vaccine. Here is concrete. A huge of people, maybe a huge of people. They wanted to be owners of these slaves. If you English or European vaccine, by this vaccine you have your third spiral. You are the owner, for example. You are the owner of the another group, another huge of people, for example. Yes, it is manipulators, it is scammers, people who want to be masters of the, who want to have only they wanted to be the owners of the people, but by nature we have our own human rights, and if you are under the manipulation of black manipulation, for example, if you believe the lie independence, for example, I show you the Declaration of the Independence of the United States of America had declared in 1776. If you think that the United States of America is independent country, you are under the lie. You are under the manipulation. You are on the manipulation, because the United States of America is not country. It is corporation. It is a private corporation of somebody's private corporation. It has its owner, its master. For example, if you also believe that our Soviet Union, the socialist country, the Union of Soviet Socialist Republics has been crushed or had crushed in 1991, it's lied to, and there are, for example, 15 private companies in the territory of the Soviet Union. You see, for example, Russian Federation, it is a private company, or the Republic of Uzbekistan is private company too, for example, the Republic of Kazakhstan, and etc. These companies are private companies or somebody's private companies, and if you believe the independence of the Uzbekistan, or independence of Kazakhstan, or independence of Russian Federation, Russia, it's lie, and you are under the black manipulation. It's lie, but because you have no any independent. You are not in any independent country. You are on the occupation country. Why? Because we have the own by law is the state of the socialist state of the Union of Soviet Socialist Republics is working by the law. It is here one subject, socialist country is working here in this territory, and they have no any any relations to make here, to set here another country or another legal country or another legal government. That's why they occupied the Soviet government, but it is by the illegal way. By the illegal way, they occupied the Soviet government, and we have two governments. It is going two governments in our country. We have Soviet government and we have occupation government as the Republic of Uzbekistan. It is trade company. It is foreign. It is going cutting the net. It is going cutting the net, I'm sorry. And I have two governments, Soviet government and occupation government, yes? We have two governments. For example, Soviet government and occupied government. And both governments are working. Both governments are working because by the legal way, our Soviet power is working, and only very little huge of people. It is 2 or 3 families, Mirziyoyev's families, Inayat families. They are occupied the Soviet government and occupied government too. By the Soviet government, they have Soviet passports, diplomatic and citizenship passports, and they have very free movement by all the world in the world, and they have all human rights because by the Soviet citizenship they are alive human rights. They have human rights. They are not slaves. But for the population of the Uzbek Soviet republics, Islam Karimov declared the great light as black manipulation in 19 that we are now we have been the independence country. It was great lie. It is great lie, and they said here as foreign trade company, and all the mass media and all these manipulators, speak only about lie. They say that our country is independence, It's lie. Because why? Because our country is Uzbekistan is not independence country. It is a part of the Soviet Socialist Republics. It is the one republic of the Soviet Socialist Republics. It's not independent. It is black manipulation, and our people believe it. These sectantes or these satanists, they believe the satanists global game by independence. It is a global game. Independence is a global game of the Satanists, and our people believed and sat under the great lie, under the black manipulation of black people, and we have no any independence, but our population has some documents by the trade company, American trade company, which is Uzbekistan. The Republic of Uzbekistan is registered in the United States of America in Washington D.C., and our people take the live passports, which doesn't give any citizenship. It is the document Ausweis. It is Ausweis with caps lock, and our population, Soviet citizenships, lost their human rights and their great citizenship, and they became as slaves and as prisoners, as military prisoners. We have a status as military prisoners and slaves. Who has Ausweis? Who have Ausweis? He has the status of military prisoner and slave. It is black manipulation. When they wanted to vaccinate all the people in the world, they want to make unpopulation, to reduce the population of the world people. And third is to make the experiment to grow the third spiral. I told you today, they wanted to have third spiral in their DNA and make all the people, the rest of the people, yes, goods. They would be goods to foreign companies, and they wanted to make by the force chips, to set their body chip, and by the chip they wanted to control all their slaves in the world. But many people in the world understood in time, thanks of some people who are more intelligent or more active like me, who propagate and informed the people about the danger of the vaccination. I was one of the very active by this way, and in 2020, in October, in the 3rd of October 2020, I sent my letter to the occupation government. The president of the occupation government of the Republic of Uzbekistan, Mirziyoyev, the general procedure of the general procedure of the occupation structure in the of the Republic of Uzbekistan Foreign Trade Company, Yuldashev, and the Minister of the Foreign the Minister of the Inter Force, Babadjanov, it is the Minister of the Interior Affairs, the Minister of Interior Affairs, the Republic of Uzbekistan, its occupation structure, because they led this this procedure, this policy, the vaccination in our country, in Uzbekistan, they offered our population here to have vaccination, and that's why I informed them that it is it is a boring the working on the DNA. Don't bore the working on the DNA, and it is changing the body structure of the people. Every man who have vaccination, it is experiment of the changing the DNA. It is very dangerous for everyone, and it is a danger game was offered by the World Bank of Rockefellers, financed set cutting, net cutting. We are continuing. It is this game was offered by the World Medicine Organization, World Health Organization, and by World Economy Forum, World Economy Forum by and by Klaus Schwab, and this is danger for the human being people. They may be lose their human being, and they may be change their DNA, and I tell them, I ordered them to stop the mask regime, to stop the vaccination, to stop the fascist, all the fascist activities of the authorities and the directors of schools, and making very good facilities, making very good and healthy facilities for our people, open air, clean air, and open the parks and rest houses, and all kind of organizations for making health good, and this, and very good food. And our people must have very clean and very fresh food, and this is my orders. It is here they took my letter, and here codes and numbers of the letters, and here the date, the 3rd of October 2020. It is our big activities to keeping our human being, our free human being and human free, and it is our duty. We must to keep our human being. We must keep keeping our human being, and we must keeping our humanity in the world, and not to be slaves of somebody's slaves or somebody's goods, not to be losing all kind of human rights and making a slave as goods and stay under the black manipulation of bad people. Open your eyes. Be very kind to each other. Be very respectful to each other. Love to each other, and be very great conscious. Have very great conscience and be very trust people and very people with law. Every human has own law of human rights. Remember it. Remember, these rights give us the citizenship of the Union of Soviet Socialist Republics, our citizenship of the human being rights, protected by this law. It is law by the nature. It consists of all the nature laws is consisting here, and it is keeping your all human being, your human rights and your human being, and protect your all the rights as human being, because only the Soviet people have the right to land. On land. We have the decree on land or by the Vladimir Ilyich Lenin, and we have the Stalin project, and we have the Constitution of 1936. It's a real way. It's a real life. Oh, it has been very long. Net cutting. It was been very long net cutting, and that's why I'm ending my broadcasting today. I'm from Tashkent, from Uzbekistan, the Uzbek Soviet Socialist Republics, from the capital city Tashkent. It is the international channel Khorazm. I'm Uzbek. I have a citizenship of the Union of Soviet Socialist Republics. And I also blame all globalists. There is no any independence in no country. In one country in the world, there is no any independence. All the republics by the presidents, they are all private companies, and that's why only one country in the world, the Union of Soviet Socialist Republics, is sovereign, is occupied by the collaborators. In our country, by the collaborators and by the foreign trade companies, corporations of